25, 21. It's been really crazy, to be honest. About a year ago, I remember I've been working my back off to sort of create opportunities and to put myself in a position where, I can provide for my loved ones, and I can put myself in a position that I can become the sort of person that I'm proud of, and that I know I'm capable of becoming for like many years. And even like as recent as like about a year ago, things weren't really working out for me from a outcome perspective. The inputs were going in. I was working quite hard, doing a lot of things, and just as this week comes to an end, I was just reflecting on the opportunities I have now, working with some mainstream YouTube channels, working with Justin, having had some of the success with Justin in the past 8 to 10 months. And I was just there thinking to myself, and I was like, damn, like, did we get lucky? And I was having a exchange with Paddy Galloway recently, and I'm not going to really give context about the conversation, but he said this one thing to me. He was like, hey man, having these opportunities at your age is definitely not luck. So don't feel spoiled. Don't feel like it's luck, because you've earned these things. And for me, that was quite meaningful and impactful. And, I definitely felt a certain kind of way. And this message was like yesterday. So I was just reflecting on it. And to now think that a year after, where nothing was basically working out, I'm in a position to be working remotely, doing a job that I love, building a future for myself that I'm proud of, and, going on this non-traditional path of, like the work I do. It's like, you can't go to university to get these opportunities. You can't even go to university to get the skill sets required to thrive in these opportunities. And having done this, having not done this, but having now be in a position where I have the opportunity to take this and run with it is pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, I'm just about to upload a YouTube video. I don't know when this one is going to come out, but this YouTube video is the diary of a 20-year-old YouTube creative director documenting his journey. And this video is also basically that. So basically going to go to the gym tonight, and that's it. Call it a week. I basically take Saturdays off for, personal time, for spirituality, and also to just, catch up with some friends. And then we go again on Sunday, and, we do what we've already been doing for the past few years. But yeah, just going to try to document more of the journey from now on. And yeah, do let me know if you guys found this useful, valuable. I don't know how long it's going to be. Shout out to Kushal, who's my editor, for editing these. He's fucking awesome. He's great. But yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, that was the first week in my life. Week in my new life. Hey. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Whoa. Welcome to the weekly diary. It's 4 a.m. on a Monday. Time to cook. First thing we're doing for the day is ideation for a client. So yeah, let's start ideating. Hey there, just finished preparing for a lecture on script writing and pre-production that I'll be delivering in Paddy Galloway's YouTube Accelerator tomorrow. But I want to take this quick moment to sort of share my plans for these weekly diaries. And there's generally two objectives that I have with these videos. The first being to document this journey and to document all my experiences and growth. But secondly, I wanted to give you guys access to these learnings, experiences, and also some of the mentors like Paddy Galloway, Justin Sung, Michael Sai, and some others that will come along that I have access to. So you guys can have access to those mentors as well through me and have access to their lessons, learnings, and experiences so that we can grow together. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to go the rest of my day, a lot of meetings. I don't know how these weekly things will go because I haven't really done the whole weekly thing before. Usually do daily things. So I guess I'll just turn my camera on throughout the week. But yeah.
What's the easiest way to study for 12 hours a day? What's the easiest...
Hey Michael.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'm all good. How are you doing?
Busy.
Finalize the meeting tomorrow to finalize the thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
Like screenshots for
Yeah.
thumbnails
On device.
Well, sorry, is the frame thing ready?
Wait, do you think it's NA?
No.
Justin is going to be unavailable to film from October 25th. Hey there, it's about 2 p.m. on the Monday, and I'm about to review some ideation that some of the team did for Justin, for which we have a few meetings tomorrow, and then hop in to a call meeting mentorship with Chris, gonna give me some life advice in that. But generally, I quickly wanted to share about one of the things that I'm currently working on as part of my development and growth, and that is leadership, especially leadership that enables one to really build and help develop a high performance team. And one of the things that I've come to realize in the past, few months is the fact that no matter how good, you are as an individual, you'll never be able to compete with the level of influence and impact that you're able to have with the team. So, for a very long time, I had very high standards for myself, and I would often try to compete with those standards because I felt like if I could raise my standards, I could provide more value to the people I care about, and to the people that I don't want to let down, to the people that have given me opportunities in the past. But that mindset has sort of started to shift over the past few months, in that now I'm more focusing on how I can help others around me improve and raise their standards, so that as a collective, the amount of output and influence that we could exert can be much higher. So yeah, just wanted to share that insight. Gonna hop back into developing some YouTube ideas and attending some meetings. Cool.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. How you doing, Chris?
Oh geez, sorry to hear about your mom.
Yeah. It's 4:16 p.m. and I'm about to hop in a one-on-one call with my team, which is basically our daily stand-ups and mentorship. After this, I have a PDP consultation with another team member. So that's what it is.
Yeah. I told my friend to get uploading as well, because he's been procrastinating uploading his first YouTube channel. So for tomorrow, do you have the idea PowerPoint slide in between?
Okay. So here's some things. So when you write the next script, when you do hook variations, also include delivery notes for each hook. Yeah. Just finished a one-on-one with Julian, who is a new member of the team. He is a intern currently on the content team, so just making sure that he gets all the support needed to succeed in his role. I haven't had lunch today, and I have another PDP mentorship meeting coming up, so I'm gonna grab lunch and do the mentorship meeting at the same time, and we'll see how that goes.
Are you gonna go get food now or what?
No, I already have food.
You have to.
Yeah, I literally just got it.
What's your food?
It's just like rice and beans. Day 2 of the weekly diaries. It's about 3:33 a.m. Yesterday, I went to take a nap at about, 6 p.m. and I was so tired I just fell asleep. So we're gonna have an early start to the day. Got a few important meetings coming up today with Paddy and also some of the other team. So just gonna be preparing for them and also recording some lectures for the YouTube Accelerator. Let's get it going. It's about 5:50. I just finished my first working session of the day, took a quick shower, and gonna work on some YouTube ideation and then hop into a meeting with Paddy. Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well myself, getting by at the moment.
The world is a beautiful, prosperous place, but it's also a sick and evil place.
Yeah, I think for me, like, You know, I just realized, you know, you hear about all these things on the news and you see them in like, I guess like Netflix shows and stuff, but like when you're just there and you're looking at the man who's accused of these things. Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Alumni Support Loom. Today we're going to be focusing on putting some of the lessons and learning that we've been coming across in weeks 5 and 6. But this is also the way the entire YouTube Accelerator is set out, you know. And even before we start talking about any of these 4 stages of scripting, we need to think about what comes before, what even allows these stages to begin. The video planning stage is a opportunity for you to just brainstorm and like dump all the ideas that you have for the content that you could include in that video. And that is basically a developed TN sketch.
Okay, so compared to the 6 levels of learning, there is definitely a difference here in that it's not like each layer represents a different kind of, oh actually no, it sort of does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does.
Okay, so this is honestly just like specific recall. Like most people outside of exams just won't ever need that.
I don't think we have to go too much in detail at the start. Like the way that I'm like thinking of this, like there are 4 levels of learning. The CEO just like, you know, walks in randomly.
Yeah. You should have got that in your vlog.
It is. We are filming.
So, how to force your brain to study more in less time?
Now, in the hook, we don't have to have written the hook yet, but we can talk about the promise. We can talk about the PPP, promise proof plan, that we will include.
Okay. In this video, I'm going to teach you a method that allows you to force your brain. No.
Honestly, I feel lighter than like the whole process of thinking about everything and making the decision for sure.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, the time zones are obviously like the most difficult thing to kind of overcome in that sense, because as you said, it's like you would be basically working throughout the night.
You know, things may change, but how they change and when they change, it's like, I don't really know. I'm about to hop into a meeting with the COO and CEO of I Can Study. I'm just going to have some conversations about a secret project that we're working on that I can't really talk about in public. But yeah, that's what we're going to do now. It's day 3 of the weekly diaries. Got a lot of meetings today, going to attend them and then going to the gym tonight, so excited for that.
We end up being almost the same by December next year.
We have yay more monies, dollar bills, yo, get that bag.
It creates runway for us to focus on the customer success things.
So, actually, let me turn the lights on. Okay. I don't really know if that helps, but I just wanted to turn the camera on and talk about the fact that I was feeling quite overwhelmed today. Hasn't been the best of days in terms of how I feel and how the day has gone. You know, a few things not going my way, just the workload has been quite crazy recently. But I did want to document this as well to share that, like, you know, even though sometimes some of these diaries, and I guess sometimes on my channel, it does seem like, you know, at least some of my friends tell me that it seems like, you know, I'm always quite active, always doing something. But yeah, like, I also have these moments where I feel, I guess, a little bit negative about how things are going. You know, the doubt creeps in terms of how I'm progressing and all these sorts of things. But the main reason I wanted to, turn the camera on is to talk about some patterns that I've observed, and also some lessons and stuff that I've learned and some insights I've gathered from some of my mentors. And the one I wanted to talk about today is noticing what conditions must be true for it to be a high probability for you to feel these sorts of ways. Now, that may be really confusing to really get, but for me, usually when I'm not sleeping a lot, when I'm not exercising and getting active and going to the gym, if I miss a few gym days in a row, and I stop eating well, which basically all translate to the moment I stop looking after myself, everything sort of starts to crumble and fall apart. And maybe this is obvious, but oftentimes when things are overwhelming and there are stresses, usually my default is to just work harder, to actually give up the going to the gym, the eating, the sleeping. So I give up the things that are the most important at helping me, helping me stay on path in overcoming some of the challenges and the feeling of overwhelms and all of that sort of stuff that I'm trying to overcome. This is, I guess, more of a reminder to myself to really look after those foundational enablers that allow me to do what I do. That being said, I'm basically done my work for today. I woke up about like 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that this morning. It's about 5:14 now. And now I'm going to just head to the gym. And once I come back, I just have some comms and some messages to shoot through to a few people. So that's going to be today. But yeah, don't really have anything else to say. I don't know if that was useful. But yeah. Hello, it's day 4 of the weekly diary. Just finished my morning session, my morning deep flow work session, and had a shower. And I'm about to do some reflection and planning to sort of optimize some of the systems surrounding my life, so I can just make sure that I'm spending time in the domains of life and areas of life that I actually want to spend time, and just make sure that I'm using the most valuable resources we all have in that of time in the most effective way possible. And generally, the more often I found myself to take these times to think and reflect in terms of how I'm using my time, both from a professional standpoint in terms of at work, what are the things that I'm doing with my time, but also from a personal perspective in terms of how I'm spending my personal time, but also from a holistic perspective in terms of how I'm spending my time as a person over the course of my life. So the more often I reflect, I start to realize that, hey, like, I have these assumptions and things I'm doing that are like social obligations that, society just told me I have to do, but I don't really. So, I often end up figuring out and finding out that I don't need to be doing a bunch of stuff I'm doing, and I do need to be doing a bunch of stuff that I haven't been able to do because I've been doing all the things that I don't need to do. Maybe a little bit confusing, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Let's go. Hello, I'm about to start just brainstorming and planning a video for Justin that we're going to make. Usually when we plan Justin's videos, we have this thing called a video planning meeting in which we have the topic, we have some ideas for the videos, and we just ask Justin, hey Justin, what does your audience, what are the things that we can talk about on this topic that you think our audience would find valuable and would help them achieve whatever transformation we're trying to deliver to them through that video. And that meeting has already happened, and now after that meeting happens and Justin tells us what he wants to talk about, gives us all the brainstorm of all the different topics he wants to talk about, it's then my job to basically put that together into a flow and format and a storyline that would make for a great YouTube video that will also do well on YouTube, engage people, have high retention, and be something that's not only educational and valuable, which all our content is, but also be something that is engaging. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Let's cook. So I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I basically just mapped out the video structure and flow for some of the videos we're working on for Justin. And this is just really for me, not really for Justin, for me to get my head around how we're going to basically build storylines into these and make these interesting and still valuable at the same time, and also regulate the learner's cognitive load as we make these videos. But now I'm in a position now to have a meeting with Justin and then pitch him these structures and to see if, you know, this cognitively makes sense for with obviously his expertise. And then what will happen is Justin will go ahead and actually we'll create this into a skeleton, like a scripting skeleton, and then Justin will go ahead and script that video out. Justin does all of his own scripting, so it is really him saying all the things he says on his YouTube. We're just there to sort of guide some of his thinking to make that information more accessible for his audience. So gonna hop into some meetings and see if Justin is free, and yeah, get cracking. Just about to record a loom for Justin to pitch him these video structures, so we can get on with the rest of the video making process. Let's film. Hey there, Justin, and the rest of the team. What I think we should do in terms of our video structures for the video, how to force your brain to study more in less time. Basically, this is the title.
Yeah, so the title options. My honest advice to students who think Honor will be smart. My candid advice to students who are falling behind.
Okay, the last one is definitely a no. It does not align with what the video is about, like, you know, experimental.
This doesn't align with honest advice.
Last day of the week. I'm gonna do some ideation, then have a meeting to hop on to discuss things and stuff. Anyway, let's cook. Just in a meeting with Dom at the moment, who is the lead strategist for Paddy Galloway, and we're just having a meeting to decide on some ideation that we've done and basically come together and basically rationalize and pick ideas for some of our clients. Let's do it.
Well, there's a couple, mainly it'll be player access.
Yeah.
Similar to like a lot of the ideas I said as well, there could be some player access issues.
Yep.
We could suggest it, because I would be interested, because it does open up like potential for more videos. Yo, you guys can't really see me properly, but it is about 12:15 p.m. on a Friday. I'm just gonna review some looms by Justin and then have a few meetings, have some time to think and strategize today, and then yeah, we'll call it an end to the working week. Let's roll.
What is the easiest way to study more in less time?
Yo, it's about 4 p.m. on a Friday. I'm just about to hop on a thumbnail workshopping meeting with Justin, about to finalize a thumbnail on a video that's going to be going out very, very shortly. Let's do it. Yep, today we are doing my honest advice to those students who are falling behind.
But the thing I don't like about it is that the thumbnail is quite abstract. Like it's not very specific. Like this is why you're falling behind. Like falling behind in what?
Those are some good questions. I'm gonna actually find the frame for that. It's Friday, 5:21, and I'm basically done working for the week. I will be working on the weekend, but I just want to take this moment to, you know, reflect a little bit on the past year for me. It's been really crazy, to be honest.